we go.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Here's Atlanta now. Young looking it over. And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Outside Butler. Pass to Tucker. Shot clock at 5. Robinson for 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Here he goes. And yes, it's good.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
So it's Atlanta now, after the Heat pick up 2. And Young kicks to Collins. Looks for Lowry, gets it to him. Robinson passes to Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Quick reflexes pay off for Butler. He gets the shot up before the defense can react.
Young outside. Here's the 3. Miami grabs the miss. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go. All the way if he can. Left side Butler. Outside Robinson. And the Heat. Another 3.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Young against Lowry. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Looking to end the run. He takes it up and plays it in.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Adebayo with a screen on Young. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Chalk up 2 there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hawks trail by 6. Screen by Capella. Young with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Capella with the bucket.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
2 minutes.
Lowry drives in, and the pass to Adebayo. And Robinson wide open, he shoots. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Lowry drives in, kicks it to Tucker. Butler on the way. Passes it to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Lowry against Young. It's up a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Young's got 5 now.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Lowry drives in. Yep, that one goes in there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Young against Lowry. And Young kicks to Capella. Back to Young. Driving in. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And the basket by Lowry. Lowry's got his second bucket of the night.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Young pass to Collins. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
Driving to the basket. Butler passes to Lowry. And so it's Miami in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, let's just get them to the board. Come on, get
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. Bogdanovich wide open. Traps in the tray. Bogdanovich has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Hawks. The drive by Lowry. Right side, Butler. Pass to Tucker. Butler feeling it out a bit. Over Collins. And too long on the shot. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Back to Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
first team foul.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Pocket 6, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Young against Lowry. A reverse.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Three-pointer.
Lowry isn't the biggest player, but he can get in your shirt and challenge a shot.
No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Inside, here's Adebayo. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Adebayo's got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Young dishes to Collins.
Aggressive move by Collins, but what else is new? This team feeds off his energy.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Lowry passes to Robinson. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got his second basket of the game. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Lowry drives in. Fires the 3. It's Butler that time on the assist by Robinson. Butler's got his third basket of the night.
There's Butler's competitive streak right back at you from distance.
Young with the ball. Lowry picks him up, and the shot is good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Lowry against Young. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Back to Tucker. And no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Capella against Robinson. Young outside. Back to Capella. Dishes it to Young. Over Lowry. Young's shot is off.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Butler kicks it to Tucker. Robinson passes to Tucker. Butler goes in and slam dunk by Butler.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Capella. Reddish with the ball. A crossover, and Reddish with the slam.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Butler up top. Back to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Over Bogdanovich. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
All right, David, thank you. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Gallinari, Lou Williams out there with Wright. Then it's Gorgie Dan, and it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Williams against Oladipo. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Zhang.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. You know, Steve, this league is filled with potent offenses, but which team would you say is the most dangerous offensively?
Oh, Kevin, I have to go with the team that has Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. 3 all-time great scorers on the same team. Now that's dangerous.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. 6 to shoot. Williams can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 7. Up top, Oladipo. He's guarded by Williams. Lets the 3 fly. The shot missing. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That is his first foul of the game. Right outside. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And stolen by Dedmon.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got his second bucket of the night.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team second.
On defense, Miami. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Oladipo goes in, fires from deep, and Tyler Hero gets the 3. Hero's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
A little get back. Hunter's not about to give ground. Answers back from beyond the arc. What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Right, left side. He kicks it to Hunter. Back to right. To the middle. Gallinari down low. He's against Morris, and it's Gallinari missing.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
Back to Jang. Drops in the layup for 2. Jang's got 6.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Oladipo outside. The pass to Hero. There's a minute left in the third. And Wright pulls it down. The Hawks trail by 7. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. That's good from Williams on the assist by Wright.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Oladipo outside. Takes it inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for him. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Hawks. Passes it to Williams. Pass to Jang. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wright. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wright's got his first basket.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Heat. They're up by 5. And
your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Young outside from about 19 feet. Right through the cylinder that time, all net. And it's 7 points for Trae Young.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Robinson. Butler in the corner. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight, and that's an intentional foul.
Duncan Robinson. And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Stolen by Robinson.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
The shot's good. And the Heat lead by 5. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Heat?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition. Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put them over the limit.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Back to Young. From deep three-point range. And they'll get another chance. Collins kicks to Young. Another shot. Good work defensively by Lowry.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And here's Adebayo. Driving the lane. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella.
You're going to have to foul Bam a lot harder than that if you want to prevent the N1.
Free throw good. Adebayo. And so it's Atlanta with it. Trailing here by 8. Adebayo against Young. And a wide open look for Capella. Offline with his 3. Miami's got 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Outside Butler. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
The Hawks trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Atlanta again missing. Heat have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And it's Lowry penetrating. Outside Robinson. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Capella. Tapped in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. Lowry against Young. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. And it's Butler with the jam.
Love to see Jimmy get aggressive on the slam, blitzing his way to the rim.
Lowry against Young. There's the dish to Capella. Back to Young. The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by the Heat.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
That's a 2 from Butler. Offensive rebound Heat.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
So it's the Hawks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Capella. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Now Lowry. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Adebayo. And he makes good on the layup. And the Heat lead by 8.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Young for 3. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Outside Robinson. And so it's Miami winning this one. They seem to... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position, filling out the middle. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And here's Young. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Shoots. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovic passes to Young. Here's Collins. And the shot falls short that time.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
A one-handed tomahawk, that's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Here's Capella. The Jazz making their last shot. Young from long range. On target from range. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
And Young gets it to go.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Stolen by Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
Now, Mike Conley is comfortable. It doesn't matter what area of the floor he's on. That time in the mid-range.
Young from long range. The shot misses. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Mitchell. This one for 3. Collins with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Reddish on the wing. Here's Young. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. Young's got 7 points in the game. Bogdanovic against Mitchell. Over Bogdanovic. And it's Mitchell. The miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. And Young, here we go. Outside Bogdanovic. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Jazz on D. They trail by 1. Young.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
Pass to Gobert. Conley against Collins. A good look from Bogdanovic. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Here's Young from outside the arc. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Offensive board. And Collins with the big block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Bogdanovic.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Count the basket.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Utah trailing here. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Conley finds Bogdanovic. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Mitchell.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Young on the attack. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Young's got 12 points in the game.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. Here's Conley, guarded by Young. Back to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Back to Young. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer. 15 points in the game.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality. Always looking for chances to take shots from range.
And your Jazz Dancers. All right.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Now here's Mitchell from behind the arc. Collins with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
First team foul.
Here's Reddish. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Young from long range.
He really hasn't been able to maintain the same pace he had in the first quarter.
Conley passes to Gobert. Shoots over Collins. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. The baseline J is on the way. That's another miss. 1 for 7 in this contest. Pass to Collins. Down low. Here's Capella. Banked it in off the glass. Capella's gotten his first points of the night. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Young. 18 points for him. Outside Bogdanovich. Releases. Hits the front of the rim and out. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
I can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact or, if necessary, play through it.
Now here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Now here's Young. Checked by Mitchell. Clock at 4. Pulls it from the top of the key. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Capella.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Pass to Reddish. And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, B.A. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position, and for a good decade, he was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
Williams. So it's Atlanta now. The Jazz making their last shot. Young with the bucket.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here's Conley. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Young against Conley. Young attacking.
I have great admiration for how hard Rudy Gobert plays on the defensive end. Even when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them with his presence.
Here's Bogdanovich. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Yep, that one goes. Young's got 27.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control. And he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Now here's Wright. Now here's Williams. It doesn't go for him. Clarkson with the defensive effort.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And it's Gay with the miss. Pass to Gallinari. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gallinari's got his first 2 points of the night.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Oh, yes! It's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my.
31.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll
33.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Eric Paschall is out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Gay in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. High post Whiteside. Clarkson outside. This for the tie. Pass to Paschall for the lead.
Well, there's length, there's mobility. Gallinari doing a nice job contesting shots. Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Hawks leading. Now Williams. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Wright. Now Hunter. 6 to shoot. From 10 feet away. Williams misses.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Ingles passes to Whiteside. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Right with the ball. Paschall defends. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's Ingles. The offensive rebound. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Second team foul.
Paschall passes to Whiteside. This for the tie. And it's good on the lay-in. Whiteside's got his first points in this one.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
The Jazz have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Ingles from outside. Jang pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hunter finds Wright. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And he banks in the layup.
Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Over Hunter. Pass to Whiteside. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And here's Wright from the arc. The shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. To the inside. Pascal. And no good. Great D that time from Gallinari. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Well, the Hawks shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Right, the pass to Gallinari. Right against Ingles. To the middle. Here's Williams. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And now a 4-point Atlanta lead.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Clarkson against Williams. And another miss by Utah. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Right, the open look. Rebounded by the Jazz. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Ingles, good.
Joe Ingles has a great feel for understanding when to shoot the jump shot or when to attack off the bounce. That is not bashful right there.
Clarkson against Williams. Right outside. Pass to Jang. Back to Wright. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, how about the aggressiveness at the point of attack? Zhang finishing like he means it.
Clarkson finds Pascal. Whiteside with it. Clarkson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one a little long. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Williams against Clarkson. Some room here for Williams. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
This guy is just a professional scorer. Lou Williams gets to the mid-range. Easy money, folks.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the left wing. And it's Whiteside penetrating. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Gallinari. Launches a 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And Atlanta looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Back to Mitchell. He shoots. And he nails that one right through the heart.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Lets the three fly. Drains the triple. Young's got 30 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Outside Mitchell. There's the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Young. Connects on the 17-footer. And it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
The mid-range can be tricky for Young, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
The three from Mitchell. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Reddish. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Bojan Bogdanovich picks one up. No good on that one.
Team foul. Shooting for Atlanta.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, it wasn't a perfect trip to the line, but it was good enough to stretch their lead to 2 possessions.
Young against Conley. Outside Mitchell. 4-3. Atlanta with a rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Capella with it. Pass to Young. From the high post. And the bucket is good. Young's got 34 points.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
From the high post. Young misses. Utah has got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. And the layup is good. Now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim. Uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Bogdanovich with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Outside Bogdanovich. We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Oh, deflected. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
There's Young with the 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Gobert with a screen on Young to the paint. Yeah!
How quickly quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen. His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Outside Mitchell to take the lead. Capella with a rebound. Stolen by Conley. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The three is up. Hits the trifecta. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Big-time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
Here's Young. Oh, he missed it. And so it's Utah who scrape by with the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps.
lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Miami, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. O'Neal with it. Fires for 3. Robinson pulls it in. To the inside. Here's Tucker. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Butler with the ball up in the air just sniffs that one out, and he goes in and rips it down.
Conley scanning the floor. Out to the wing. O'Neal kicks to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. And Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
First team foul.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
And it's out of bounds. Pass touch by Mitchell. Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. And the Heat, another 3. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Butler. 5 on the clock. That one doesn't drop. The Jazz go the other way with it. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Butler. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Tucker, and he dunks it down.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat leading by 7. Butler on the way. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Down low. Here's Butler. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, Jimmy Butler can score on all 3 levels. Inside, outside, and from distance.
And it's Conley penetrating. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
A putback goes up again. Outside for Lowry. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's Butler missing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. 7-point differential. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. And Adebayo sends it back. 56 seconds left in the first. Lowry kicks to Butler. To the lane, and he banks in the lane. Butler's got 6.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
Steps back. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Outside, Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Over to the wing. Back to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. There's the drive. Stolen by Robinson. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, out in transition, Jimmy Butler scanning the court, found an angle, and does some damage.
Here's Conley. At the elbow, it's Gobert. From deep. And so it's the Miami Heat. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Well, Heat leading by 12. To the left side wing. Here's Butler. No good. So Utah will take it the other way. Ball's knocked loose. Lowry drives in. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Adebayo passes to Tucker. He takes it in. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Clock at 6. Right wing. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
The Heat leading by 10. And here's Lowry. No points in the game yet for him. Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Conley against Lowry. Drives to the hoop. Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. From deep three-point range. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And Bam just getting way up that time and finishing with ferocity.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Lowry against Conley. And it's Lowry penetrating. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. The pass to Gobert. To the right side. Butler with the steal. Robinson left side. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Conley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The drive by Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Personal foul. Jazz substitution.
And here are the Heat now. They're on a 17-6 run. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. The 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Dedmon using his length that time on the offensive end.
Here's Clarkson. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Dedmon. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And you have a big man like Whiteside putting...
Miami Heat.
Thanks for the great interview, David.
The Jazz, 15.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The Heat leading by 20. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Eric Pascal out there with Whiteside. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Gay in at the 3, the small forward.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clarkson kicks to Pascal. Clarkson goes in. This one for 3. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. And more, you're seeing Pascal act as an initiator. Could be viewed as a point forward at times.
He has an interesting game, GA, where offensively he can get his shot off. He's springy off the floor, and he can cause some mismatches with a little bit of his quickness and that shooting ability. He's just adding to that skill set and getting more comfortable with the NBA game.
And the basket by Pascal.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
There's Hero with the 3. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Strus. Hands it from downtown. Strus has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Clarkson dishes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs the touch in that area. Showed it off there.
Oladipo goes in. Passes to Strus. Lets it go from 14. Rebound collected by Clarkson. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. Shoots it. Gay, that's good.
Rudy Gay.
Gay's got his first bucket of the night. The Heat leading by 20. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Here's Hero. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 20. And that one's good by Gay. Gay's got 4 points this quarter.
Impressive handle by Rudy Gay. Don't often see that out of the 6'8" slender forward.
Pass to Strus.
2 minutes.
Dedmon with it. Whiteside's there. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Well, from the D-League to dominating defensively, Dwayne Dedmon hustling around.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Whiteside, the pass to Pascal. Back to Whiteside. There's the dish to Clarkson. No good on that one. And Miami the other way now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. From deep. Hero, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far. He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
It's Oladipo on the wing. For the 3. And Tyler Hero hits from deep. Hero's got 6.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
50 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Ingles. And there's the pass to Pascal. Clarkson up top. Guarded by Oladipo. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. So Utah ends up going with the new group. The Heat leading by 23. Lowry looking around. Now Robinson. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He gets it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's
all right. Look who's coming onto the court.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Tucker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Lowry. Conley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them. And Miami shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Now here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to O'Neal. Takes the three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Robinson for three. Conley with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Bogdanovich goes in.
Hey, you got to appreciate the determination that Bogdanovich showed there. When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to finish at the basket.
Robinson for three. And it's Robinson again missing. The Jazz shooting around 41% on the night. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Up top, Gobert. Outside, Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Adebayo, high post. Over Gobert. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Mitchell wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
And Tucker has it in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
That shot wide open.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Lowry with the ball. He feeds it to Butler. Over O'Neal. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And here is Conley. He kicks it to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Gobert dishes to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It could definitely be considered a statement win for the Heat.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so, created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Robinson.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tucker. Kicks to Butler. From deep three-point range, Miami with a new 14. Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker. Again, the miss by the Heat. Now Conley. From deep. No good that time. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
So off the tip, it's Miami. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Outside Butler. There's the drive. Here's Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
Something that Butler continues to work on. When he's dialed in from deep, he helps big time.
And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
The drive by Butler. And Adebayo slams it in.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Oladipo against Young. Driving inside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Plays with great energy. When Oladipo makes successful drives, things start to open up for the rest of his team.
Young with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And stolen by Adebayo. Robinson against Bogdanovich. Butler on the wing. Driving in, and it's Butler with the jam.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And stolen by Adebayo.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already and some frustration starting to settle in.
Oladipo, shot's good. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Capella can't get it to go.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Robinson with the putback. It's good on the putback. Adebayo's gotten his second bucket of the game.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Left side Young. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow.
And this is Young's game. He's a shooter and someone that looks to score often.
It's Oladipo with a drive. Adebayo out to Oladipo. Back to Adebayo. Rebound, Trae Young. The Hawks trailing. To the left side wing. Down low. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Oladipo against Young. Here's Butler. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The shot fake of Jimmy Butler is tough not to fall for.
And the first one at the line is good.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. The kick out to Young. The 3. Rebound by the Heat.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Adebayo in the post. Collins defending. Adebayo, no good. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Outside Young for 3.
Nothing's come easy for them inside here in quarter one.
Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Pass to Robinson. Into the lane. Adebayo with it. For 3, Oladipo. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Heat 5. Victor Oladipo.
And he drops the first.
He's a deadly shooter from anywhere on the floor. That includes the foul line. Trae Young has certainly justified being a top 5 draft pick.
Robinson finds some space. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Miami Heat.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an all-star scoring 20 points a game. But you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, BA, you have to always embrace being a great teammate no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
Outside Butler. Out to Oladipo. Six on the shot clock. Good on the bucket. Oladipo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The top half of Oladipo is so strong. It allows him to take a hit and score.
And Young, here we go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Adebayo.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Butler's shot is good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. BA, he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Now here's Young, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. The first free throw is good. And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, BA, they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchored the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
Young can't hit.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Butler up top, defended by Bogdanovich. And it's Butler off the drive for 3. Robinson. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Young. They need this. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Oladipo. Inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Oladipo against Young. Oh, rejected by Oladipo. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. There's a minute 54 left in the first half of this game. Oladipo outside. Butler with the ball. And Capella picks him up defensively. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul.
That's his first
foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Young against Lowry. Young inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 8.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Hero outside. A minute 15 left in the first half. Pass to Dedmon. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Capella. Dedmon, no good. The Hawks have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Hero against Bogdanovich. Here's Reddish. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Now here's Lowry. The 3. And Hero with the 3.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Young against Lowry.
Miami foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the line.
Here's Williams. And the basket is good.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
It's Lowry with a drive. Hero. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on DeLon Wright.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's an offensive-minded guard with limitless scoring potential. I think Tyler Hero will be a household name soon enough.
And so it's the Miami. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Victor Oladipo has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
It's Lowry with a drive. Back to Hero. It's tipped. Now here's Gallinari. Here's Hunter. Pass to Williams. He's got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Back to Hunter. Williams passes to Hunter. Stolen by Lowry. Hero right side. Takes a 3. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Can't hit from in close. For Atlanta, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
A capable scorer from all 3 levels, but what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
Williams against Hero. Lowry outside. This one for 3. Here's Morris. Soft touch off the glass. And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
Now here's Wright. And he converts the layup. Wright's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to Strus. Hero outside. Dedmon a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 13-footer. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
No good with a layup. Miami has gone 6 of 8 from the 3-point line in this matchup. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2.
Hero outside. And there's the drive. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Hey, that's just their first turnover. Overall, they've done a great job taking care of the ball.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now here's Williams. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Jang. Banked it in off the glass.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Dedmon a screen. It's Hero on the take. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Right. Outside Gallinari. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gallinari's gotten his first basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Lowry with it. He's against Jang. And rejected. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Lowry against Young. And they recover it. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. And the Heat with some changes. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And it's Oladipo off the drive. And Collins with the big block.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Robinson with the block. Oladipo against Young. Hey, rejected by Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
Fans, welcome your Miami.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find a guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And the Hawks looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. Now here's Robinson. Sinks it from distance. And the Heat lead by 21.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight. Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Oladipo against Young. Oladipo outside. He takes it in. Oh, are you kidding me?
Amazing. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Young, the pass to Capella. Young inside. He's guarded by Oladipo. From the paint. Goes back up. And Capella with the lay-in.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Heat have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to Robinson. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Shot clock at 6. And the Heat, another 3.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Oladipo against Young. Young drawing the double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Oladipo into the lane. From downtown. And here's Butler outside. Tucker, no good. The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Young, the pass to Collins.
Great body control and the long reach. Bam Adebayo was all over that shot.
From deep. That shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Right side, Bogdanovich. And he makes it on the layup.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
The Heat have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Capella. Again, the Heat misses.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Bogdanovich against Butler. Denied by Adebayo.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Bam Adebayo.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Oladipo against Young. Oladipo outside. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. That one goes. Count it.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Now Tucker. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
meet the starting.
Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Young. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Mitchell outside. Out to Conley. 4 on the clock and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young passes to Capella. No good there. The Jazz go the other way with it. Mitchell with it and guarded by Capella. Now here's Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Young with the steal. There's the 3. The Hawks again can't hit. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game, and he was quick to point out the danger Trae Young poses not just as a scorer, but as a distributor. His quote was, "His skill as a passer is overlooked, but we're not going to lose sight of that. We have to make him play the game on our terms. He can't be dictating the pace." So they're going to try to keep Young under control, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. On offense, here are the Jazz. O'Neal gets to Conley. Connects from 3-point range. Conley's got the first points up on the board for Utah.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Back to Young. Outside Collins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's the Hawks now. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Young.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Mitchell dishes to Conley. Here's the 3. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Conley.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Back to Young from past the arc. Tries to keep it alive. Kept alive. Here's Collins. Book it off the crossover.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Pass to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here is Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bogdanovich inside. Covered by Mitchell. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Now the pass to O'Neal. Passes it to Conley. Pulls it from 20, and the jumper is good. Conley's got 5.
This guy is so smart. Mike Conley reads the defense, gets the shot he wants. Perfect.
Capella, the pass to Young. Hits it from 3-point range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Young with the steal. To the wing right side. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Young looking around. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Collins, a screen on Conley. Here's Young. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a...
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, folks, coming into the board. Come on, get
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here is Young. He's got 5. Capella kicks to Young. Again, Young missing. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. Here's O'Neal. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. O'Neal misses. The Hawks trailing. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. The Hawks leading. Reddish with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Reddish dishes to Capella. Kicks it to Reddish. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Michael Conley. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Atlanta's shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Poked loose, stolen by Conley. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Capella kicks to Young. Back to Capella. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Utah Jazz.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Here's Reddish after the basket by Utah. Young outside, the dish to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot, stolen by Conley. Mitchell against Young. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now here's Capella. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Young with no one around. And the 3-ball is good. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And this is Young's mentality, ready to shoot the rock as soon as he catches the pass.
Oni passes to Whiteside. On the wing, Ingles. A 3-ball. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Capella with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Young outside. He kicks to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Reddish. Rudy Gay with the rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Ingles passes to Gay. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Gay outside. Some dishes to Gay. The Jazz again can't hit it. It's Young on the wing. Bogdanovich finds Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
I think one thing you know about Joe Ingles.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
14.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Jazz, Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. Williams. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Offensive rebound. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And he recovers it. They shoot again. And he lays it up and in. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
First team foul.
Clarkson surveying the floor, going inside.
Well, the timing, a very natural aspect of what Gorgui Dieng does on the defensive end.
Hunter, no one around him, trains it from beyond the arc. Hunter's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now here's Gay. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Oni passes to Gay. 6 on the shot clock. That one, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Williams dishes to Gallinari. Outside Williams. From 13. Rebounded by the Jazz. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And stolen by Jang. For 3, Hunter. Gay against Gallinari. Now here's Jang. He's guarded closely. Back to Gallinari. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Tries again. Pass to Williams. Back to Jang. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Utah trailing here. Now Mitchell. He's got 7. Outside Conley. Good on the triple. Conley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Passes to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic, a very confident basketball player. He knows very well he has the green light to take these shots.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Back to Young. And Bogdanovic kicks to Young. Clock at 6. Over Conley. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Jazz. A 2-point game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's the second
that one on Collins.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders both on and off the floor.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Driving inside. It's good. Young's got 10.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets. Penknife inside.
And here's Conley outside. Another miss by Utah. Shoots the 3. And Young with the basket on the assist from Reddick. Young's got 5 points in the quarter. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks lead.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5.
And you can see they're waking up
up after what was a sluggish first half for them offensively. They've been much more accurate from the field since halftime.
And here is Conley. The pass to Mitchell. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bogdanovich against Gobert. That is the pass to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Young, cool.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Gobert against Capella. Collins passes to Capella. Young in the corner. Rebound by Mitchell.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Mitchell wide open. Tips it up, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got his first basket of the night.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Back to Young. Stolen by Conley. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Young passes to Capella. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Mitchell. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Young against Conley. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Young with the steal. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Pass to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Young inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 5 points now this quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Atlanta?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
We've got 1:08 left in the game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The putback, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Conley against Young. Over Conley. Young against Conley. Young passes to Capella. 3 on the clock. Unloads. And misses it off the right side of the rim. So, guys, it comes down to this.
time for your stars to shine.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell to take the lead. Again, Mitchell missing.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Young against Conley. Pass to Reddish.
Utah foul. Right on in. That's his second personal foul. Team third.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
So it's Utah now, and here's Conley outside. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. It won. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, BA, I call it the 3 C's: commitment, comprehension, and communication. All 3 are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. Now here's Conley, pass to Gobert, and here's Bogdanovich, checked by Tucker, and they're on the run. Here's Robinson. Now Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
That time Bam just shifted the D over and found a bucket all by himself.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. From deep, Conley. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Tucker. Right side Butler. Back to Tucker. Ball stolen. In transition. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. Drops in the 3.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Robinson on the wing. And again, Miami with a triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Heat. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Robinson. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Conley against Lowry. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Over Tucker. Bogdanovich, no good. The Heat have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Lowry into the lane. Here's Tucker. And it's off from three-point range. The Jazz have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Pass to Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. And stolen by Gobert. And he drives in. Here's Conley. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Even though Conley is older, he's still really fast, using that speed well to draw the foul on the drive.
And he makes both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
It's Lowry with a drive. Outside Tucker. Pass to Butler. Takes it inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. From deep. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Outside Robinson. Fires the 3. That shot off. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Mitchell. Right wing. To the paint. The kick out to Conley. Stolen by Lowry. And it's Adebayo off the drive. Counted. Good. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Outside Conley. Fires the three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for Miami.
All right, lookers coming onto the court. Come on, get down to your chance.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah right now. The Heat with the lead. Outside Butler. Back to Tucker. Fires for 3. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
Now here's Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Robinson. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
3-pointer, O'Neal. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Double team on Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. And here's Bogdanovic. Just 5 to shoot. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Tucker with a screen. Robinson passes to Butler. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit, and he forces the D to do it that time.
Brent, you could light it up from 3-point range. You ever think about how well-suited you would be to the modern game?
There are nights, B.A. There are long nights where I can't sleep dreaming about playing in some of these systems.
Now here's Conley. Give him 8 points now. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovic with a screen on Robinson. Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. And that looked good. Bogdanovic has got his first points of the night.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
It's Lowry with a drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Heat lead by 8.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now here's Gobert. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
That one goes in. And it's a 10-point Miami lead.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Here's Conley. Here's Mitchell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Lowry against Conley. Back to Robinson. Pass to Lowry. Tucker with the ball. And again, Miami with a triple.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Now here's Bogdanovich. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. From deep, Conley. And it's Miami with a rebound. Lowry outside. Outside Tucker. Offline with a three. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Tucker. Back to Bogdanovich. That shot missing. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Adebayo up top. He's guarded by Conley. Tucker. Pure from three-point range. Tucker's got his third basket on the night right there.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
That's
19.
All right, good stuff, Allie.
33.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the three, the small forward. It's Ingles with the drive. Pass to Gay. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Dedmon. Hero for three. Now here's Oladipo. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Gay.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Miami has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Hero, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Hero's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
To the inside. Here's Gay. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Beyond the arc. And Hero with the three. Hero's got his second bucket on the night.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Ooh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. He really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. On the wing, Ingles. He's guarded by Oladipo. Clarkson attacking. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
Clarkson against Hero. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. From the arc. And again, the Heat missing.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's Gay with the miss.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Back to Morris. Pass to Oladipo. Hero for three. And the three-pointer goes. Hero's got 8.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Gay's shot is good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
The Heat have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Oladipo outside. Pass to Dedmon. From behind the arc. Tipped. Outside, Ingles. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Rebound by the Heat. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And here's Oladipo. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Out left to the wing. Morris on the wing. Back to Dedmon. 6 to shoot. Morris finds Hero. Over Clarkson. Hero, no good. Utah shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Pass to Oni. Going inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Solid at feeding his guys the ball. Rudy has no problem giving it up that time.
Now Oladipo, Hero outside. The 3-ball, and good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Hero's got 11 in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Heat leading by 17. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammates.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Lowry. After the basket by Utah. Outside Butler. Fires from deep. And again, Miami with a triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Outside Conley. From deep. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. Another shot. Bogdanovic. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Lowry against Conley. And here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance.
Robinson.
And the Heat lead by 21.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
From deep, Conley. Rebound by the Heat.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Butler outside. No luck on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Outside Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Lowry. Butler on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. 3-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It goes on Duncan Robinson. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
They keep piling on the assists, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs. It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Conley with the ball. Gobert up top. And they double up Gobert. Back to Conley. Uncovered. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Lowry. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Robinson against Mitchell. Pulls up on the wing. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Now here's Mitchell. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bogdanovic. Just 4 to shoot. 4-3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Heat have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Adebayo from long range. They get it back. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 10-2 run here.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Heat.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And what a huge performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Now here's Mitchell. The turnaround jumper. And too long on the shot.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Pass to O'Neal, inside. To the middle. Drops in the layup for 2.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie.